And the second prize you can get is you can get a duel against me on live stream. Alright, we're gonna start things off with a Crowler. Eventually, I do call Donna Habibi. That's so funny. It's weird because I have a friend who's named Habibi, so I don't know. But yeah, eventually I do plan to open up. Alright, let's make sure. There we go. I do plan to open up more prizes. For example, you can potentially get some giveaway prizes and stuff like that. Some Amazon codes maybe, if Amazon and I work together. So, a lot of potential things there. Yep, Serenity, Before Dawn. This is the semifinals, match number 1 here. Spellbook of the Master. Spellbook starting for blue side here. Darkness. Gonna get things off. I'm actually not kidding, but Habibi, isn't it quite it's not super uncommon. Oh, say Road, I actually would be interested in that. Resolene better, with Don better win, huh? Looks like a lot of people think Don's gonna take this one, but don't count Darkness out. He's a very strong duelist. Had the best winning record in the entire lineup going into the tournament. So heavy contender here, and also I believe he is our current. Well, let me do a check on that. I could add him. Wait, hold up. Hold up.
I summon a monster in attack position.
Yeah, Darkness is doing pretty well with Spellbook of Fate popping off here. There's a little bit of lag. All right.
I activate a quick play spell.
Alright, furries have been flipped face down here. Let's see what this Silent Magician can do. Furries are on the side of Crowler. Red side Before Dawn does have it. Alright, the spellbooks are popping off here. The question is, what is he looking for, and what is he trying to accomplish here? Dylan thinks this man bricked. Well, we'll find out. He could have just been flip face down or on the side of spellbooks. He is still going off here. It has not stopped so far. Secrets. These spellbooks sometimes take forever. I feel like timer limit should be shorter for people who run spellbooks sometimes. Really mad at you for not using it. Oh, Spellbook of Organization, I see. Recycling both Master and Secret here. Yep. 5 cards now in the graveyard. As Spellbook Magician of Prophecy is going to go off here and get another Spellbook to the head. This is going to be a long turn. 2 cards to play off of. Crowler on the blue side is still going. He has the Fate now.
Let's see. From my hand, I activate a spell.
Power is going to activate here. You can get some extra bonus 1000 attack. The destruction of a monster due to power also lets you draw another spellbook card from your deck. He could be trying to set up for a new turn. Wall of D incoming. Saint Road calling it now. Let's see if he is right.
Here I go. Let's battle. Ready for your next lesson? I'm going to attack.
Alright. The attack is called. Let's see what the back row is. Treacherous trap hole after all that. Yeah, you know what? It might just be a good time for treacherous trap hole, but let's see if Crowler on the red side before Dawn has a back row card that he wants to play. As of now, it is still under toggle unless there's a glitch here. Hopefully not. If you have Tretch, I tricked you here. Well, yeah. There it is. Tretch is right now. It's popping off. Okay, the cards are gone, and Silent Magician activates, which will bring out that level 8. Very susceptible to a marksman destruction here. Well, the thing about Treacherous Trap is that you can't run multiple of them in the same deck very effectively. As long as one is in the trash can, aka graveyard, you can't use another for any trap that matters, for that matter. Alright, Marksman for Hire is taken out here. Both sides will have to deal with this level 8 3500 attack. Crowler on the red side has options to deal with it, and it's going to be a Blade here. Spellbook of Fate's going to say, no, get off the field. I don't want to deal with you, Beat. Be gone. Beat is off the table here as Spellbook of Fate is going to annihilate it from the field off into the Banish Realm. Shadow Realm is where you belong, Beat. But Treacherous Trap Hole also should belong in the Shadow Realm. So, well, we'll see here if he draws into a monster. 500 attack damage with a Prophecy could also have been lethal, but it is not. It is a back row. And 3,500 incoming damage. Beat is off the board. This is not over yet, though. This is definitely not over yet. We still have the potential for the furries to come back. Top deck Donpa, before Dawn, known for his legendary top decks. He's gonna end the turn! He's ending the turn! Is it going to be? Is it going to be the Sphere Karibo in hand? Econ. Oh my god, the Cosmic Cyclone takes it off the board. Econ activates now, but it cannot do anything against this Silent Magician level 8. He's gonna go in. 35, it is the Sphere Karibo. And now the 1000 defense might not be enough. Setting that monster in defense mode may have been the mistake that cost him the game here. Oh my goodness. Darkness with the misplay, but he gets another turn. He gets another turn. Spellbook Magician of Prophecy before Dawn is bricking hard. He doesn't want to reveal his cards in chat, which is what he usually does. But looks like Crowler on the red side is going to start things off in a rough position, letting the misplay from Darkness get by here. When you try to BM, but it backfires. True Nade is the best trap. Alright, well, that is game 1 to Darkness to start things off in semifinals number 1.
Nothing to it. The easiest duel of my life. Phew. I can't believe I won. I almost had a heart attack.
Alright, looks like Crowler's Darkness, or Darkness's Crowler takes the win in the Crowler mirror matchup, although the decks were different. Alright, now they will switch onto a legendary deck as I update the brackets in the meantime. Darkness is up 1-0 before Dawn still has plenty of game left to come back here. If you are a subscriber, feel free to try out the new emote that I got approved by Twitch, 2000 IQ. Yep, Before Dawn did have a chance there, but did not pull it off. There it is. Before Dawn showing off his subscriber emote right there. Alrighty. As they both return to the table here, Darkness has returned. Ha, that sounds so funny. Darkness has returned. Just caught that. Those would be some interesting cards to add in the deck. Destiny draw APK. Alrighty, before dawn, thinking about which legendary deck to use against Darkness here. We have a spicy match going on so far. Chasm and Waleed the Frog. It will be the next matchup after this one. So you guys are can just be on standby here as we are entering the next match. Game 2, semifinals number 1, Darkness, the number 1 seed from Block A versus Before Dawn, the number 2 seed from Block B. We're gonna get the Seto Kaiba versus Cyrus Truesdale, the Battle of the S.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go.
Whenever things get rough, I start to doubt myself. But no more! Time to toughen up! Duel! It's my turn!
Alrighty, we're gonna start things off with Cyrus. Before Dawn gonna get the turn 1 here this time. Yep, a lot of roids are going on, probably. Hey, you never know, man. You never know.
I summon a monster!
He made it to the semifinals with a very strong score. Let's see how he pulls off. We're gonna get a decent start here from Cyrus with the attacker and 2 back row to support it. Ancient Gear OTK, that would have been really fun. I think you did have that deck in submitted, but you unfortunately weren't able to show up to the tournament, which cost a spot.
I end my turn.
My turn!
It is gonna be the Gear Gias here, yep. And Payazor Canada gonna swap that beat into face down mode. Attacker is gonna stay strong on the field. Attacker can deal with back row along with another Gear Gia monster. Let's see what Cyrus has in store for us. Gear Gias versus what apparently is Blue Eyes Furries.
From my hand, I activate a spell!
Alright, we're gonna get Ties of the Brethren Before Dawn with the top deck. Well, Saint Road, that's what makes it exciting, right? So,
Enter the code. Left, right,
alright, enemy controller tribute take. Does that work to stop the effect of ties? I don't really know how this interaction works.
This card'll do! I special summon a monster!
No, it does not, as Ties of the Brethren still activates here.
I special summon a monster!
And that could be very costly here. Into the next turn, what will Cyrus choose to do? He will activate the effect.
Here I go!
It does not stop it. Unfortunate situation here. But he was going to lose his econ anyway, so it might as well have been used. Drillroid is brought into the hand here.
Just because I'm ending my turn doesn't mean I'm giving up.
It's clearly obvious that my strategies are superior to yours.
Alright,
My turn.
let's see what
Draw.
Seto Kaiba chooses to do here. He did lose an econ, that's a very powerful card.
Position.
And Beat will return to the field here. And the activate will go off. There is no Canadian to stop it.
Gonna happen.
But it is going to be Pulse Mines. That is going to stop any summons from being in attack mode for the rest of this turn. And without being able to attack, the Gear Geas can start popping off here. Seto Kaiba will have to think carefully about this one. He will not get through this turn very easily. And lethal damage is a possibility with the lineup that Cyrus has right now. Without being able to attack, Furries might be in trouble.
I'll play this. I special summon a monster. My monster's effect activates.
It's gonna be a Seal follow-up here. Does Seto Kaiba even have a way out of this? I don't even know if he has a way out of this. Potentially by getting rid of the gear. Well, he doesn't have Scout anymore and no Marksman, so there's no Destruction coming out. He will have to survive this turn and make a play next turn. I think that's the only way. It's a tough situation to be here.
My monster's effect activates.
And Steel is gonna pop its effect here
Special summon a monster.
to get a Marksman out on the field.
My monster's effect activates.
B is brought into the hand. That means that Seto Kaiba does have a play next turn potentially, as long as he can survive this turn.
My turn. I draw.
Let's see if Before Dawn can close this one out with the advantage that he has. Gear Gear Anchor is gonna start popping off here.
Monster's effect activates.
No, there must be some mistake.
Seto Kaiba doesn't want any of it.
In anyone's
He is
rearview
scooping this
mirror.
round. As Before Dawn will even up the match 1-1. We are now going to move back to a standard deck duel. We have a tight race here. Both duelists are switching their decks out. Alright, brackets have been updated. Darkness, 1 win. Before Dawn, 1 win. This could go either way very easily. Oh no. Well, that's the trouble of running Blue Eyes Furs. The worst possible situation to be in is to get that Blue Eyes when you don't need it. True Kaiba wouldn't diss the Blue Eyes. Well, yeah, losing that econ early. So apparently Ties is supposed to work properly like that. I think I saw a YouTube video about it at some point. But I never really came across many Gear Gias or played it, so it was never a major concern. Alright, Before Dawn versus Darkness. This is game 3 of match 1 in the semifinals. Let me go ahead and switch them over. As Before Dawn is now on the blue side. And on the red side, we have Darkness. Ah, yeah, I see. Yeah. I think I remember that April, May, there was an announcement about that on, like,
I can't wait to swat you down.
I think Dueling Meta? Or was it Guns Blazing? Someone made a video about it, or on stream. Paris, now we got a Weevo Mirror matchup.
You're gonna love my
Oh my goodness, we got the Parasite Infestation on both sides. And we got the Dark Magician girl card back with the Dark Magician on Before Dawn side. And we have the Weevil card back on Weevil's side, true to his theme. Alright, Princess. Gonna start things off here for Before Dawn. Let's see what red side has.
I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect activates.
Chibis for psychological damage. You can't attack into him. I'm just kidding. Alright, we got that Mirror Princess going on. Weevil on the red side gets to choose what card he wants to bring to the hand. Floodgate will activate here, stop that attack from happening. However, Weevil on the red side still has the potential to bring out more cards through the battle phase of the next turn. Before Dawn with potential spoilers.
My monster's effect activates.
Jumbo drill.
I special summon a monster.
Prismatic Rainbow Dragon. That's pretty fun. I mean, it is a Rainbow Dragon. It should be like shiny. Alright, baby dragons on the board. Weevil's setup is still there on the top side.
Get ready. It's my turn. Draw.
Quit before redeeming those tickets.
Exactly what I need. I summon a monster in attack position.
Alright, let's see what he's gonna summon here. It's gonna be another princess.
My monster's effect.
He has one onslaught already. Let's see if he pulls a willpower or something. Willpower might not be very useful in this mirror matchup. But it will be picked up here by Before Dawn. Willpower and onslaught both accessible now.
I set a card face down. Let's battle.
Yep, this is a relatively you know, standard mirror matchup. You'll see. There were two cards, Princess and Onslaught. Once they were released, this deck became so rampant. Getting King of Games became a lot easier with this, although you did come across a lot of mirror matchups.
It's feeding time. Attack, my monster. My monster's effect.
Alright, the first Princess is gonna activate its effect. Gonna drop a Swordswoman, and that is gonna make Willpower a useful card.
This'll do. I special summon a monster.
Alright, Queen is on the board here. Onslaught's gonna activate.
My continuous trap activates.
Yeah, in the world, that's exactly.
My
But
face down card
if you got the duel, you might have been able to pull out some unique stuff. We did see some unique stuff in this tournament, which was really exciting.
continuous trap
Onslaught gonna pop off here on both sides. They're gonna get banished. Bye-bye. I don't know if bringing out the Queen here was an ideal choice, as it can be banished pretty easily now that it's in defense mode.
My monster attacks.
Alright, second attack is gonna go off here.
My continuous trap activates. You fool!
Yeah, Wiz did make it a lot harder to pull off the mask change. So that is true.
My continuous trap activates.
I don't know about tier 3. It's definitely up there, but I don't know if it's tier 1.
Special summon a monster.
Amazonas Tiger, 2400, going in for the attack.
Directly.
It's going to be a heavy chunk. Let's see if he chooses to activate Onslaught here and lose a monster of his own to protect his life points.
That won't help. My continuous trap activates.
Alright, looks like he will.
Make way. I special summon a monster.
Amazonas Swordswoman is the target here.
Attack, my monster.
Attack will go through, banishing the Swordswoman
My continuous trap activates.
along with the Tiger.
My continuous trap activates.
It's a pretty even match so far.
My turn. Draw.
Darkness has 2 cards in hand to play off of. Let's see if he can get rid of this
I summon
queen.
a monster in attack position.
Yeah, it's pretty much a 1-for-1 in every situation here. It's gonna be an Amazonas Swordswoman.
Let's see how you like this. My monster attacks.
Amazonas Willpower is available for Before Dawn. And he does have a Swordswoman in the graveyard.
My continuous
Both
trap
onslaughts gonna pop off here. Luck of the Parasites. It is a possibility.
I end my turn.
Well, we'll see. It depends on if you draw it or not. That's really what depends. If they both are at the bottom of the deck and his are in the middle, that can be a difference.
My face down.
Alright, Willpower is gonna go off here.
My continuous trap activates.
That Swordswoman is gonna make a comeback.
I special summon a battle. I attack your life points directly.
Alright, toggleable. That means that Weevil on the red side still has an option, maybe potentially to use his onslaught.
I don't think so. My continuous trap activates.
Yup, he is gonna activate onslaught here. He does not want to deal with this Swordswoman as he brings out a Paladin in defense mode here.
Like this. My monster attacks.
Attack will go through once again here and banish both of them.
My continuous trap.
And now both sides are sitting with little to nothing. Both have 1 card in hand.
Draw.
Sunlight with the $5 donation.
I end
Thank you. Hoping for some epic plays in day 3. Well,
my turn.
right now, what we have going on is pretty much the Amazonas mirror. So I hope after this it gets more exciting.
Exactly what I need. I special summon a
Yeah, I guess so. More monster cards in hand is going to be useful. And looks like Before Dawn is the one with the monsters.
My monster attacks your life points directly. You fool.
Paleozoic Canadia.
My face down card. I end my
Swapping that down.
draw.
Oh, it's going to be a Parasite here. Before Dawn, even with only 1 on the in the deck of the opponent, apparently,
Get
he
ready.
still gets it. And that is a troublemaker for Darkness.
Let's battle. It's feeding time. My monster
Thank you for that
attacks.
donation, Sunlight. Let me go ahead and update the donation prize pool.
Exactly what I need. I special summon a monster. Let's see how you like this. I attack your life points directly.
Alright, this is going to be near lethal damage, or it is going to be lethal on the next turn if Weevil on the red side doesn't have what he needs. It's going to be a princess.
My monsters
This is very, very useful now. Another onslaught is brought to the hand,
I set a card face
but it will allow the drawing of another monster. It won't be used, unfortunately.
turn. I draw. I set a card.
And now lethal damage is available. Wall of D cannot be used on Swordswoman.
Let's battle. Let's see how you like this. Attack, my monster. I reveal my face down.
Onslaught is gonna activate for Canadia summon.
Make way.
Darkness is not out of it just yet, but it does not look good for him. Canadia is there, and Treacherous Trap Hole! Treacherous Trap Hole is gonna remove both of them. Holy smokes! Darkness with the comeback with the TTH. Oh my goodness! Gracious! Holy snap! Canadia and Amazoness Princess on board with a double onslaught. One can be removed to bring another monster on the board.
That won't
Canadia is gonna activate here and stop that princess for right now. Canadia is gonna deal just 1,200, 2,100 remaining, and 1,000 on the other side. It is still potentially possible for both sides to win.
It's my turn.
Treacherous Trap Hole swinging the game as it does. Holy smokes! Alright, before dawn with 2 cards in hand. Will need to deal 1,000 damage for lethal. Paleozoic Canadia does not banish using Onslaught. Attacking into it will retain the monster on the board for the next turn. But maybe getting rid of the princess is what he needs instead. Let's see what he chooses to do. Or if he even has a monster to play. 2 cards. Is it enough? We will find out shortly. Darkness was the one who actually pulled the Parasite here. Before Dawn still running strong with 2 still in his deck and not drawing into it yet or on the next turn as the top deck reveals. Oh my god. It's going to be very interesting how Before Dawn chooses to move forward. Unless this is a spectate glitch. Sunlight, you can see the Dark Magician Girl card mat and card back here. The chibi version. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, that's true. He did not actually play Dark Magician Girl. Alright, looks like he's gonna set here and go into the battle phase with Amazoness Onslaught. What is the card? It's a baby tiger! 1,200!
My monster attacks.
That will take out the princess.
My continuous trap. I don't think so.
On both sides, Onslaught here.
Activate. You're really bugging me.
Okay, this could go really either way. Really, really close match. Both sides will have near identical amounts of life points.
My monster attacks your life points directly. That won't help.
Onslaught's gonna activate. That's gonna bring back a Canadia of his own.
Exactly what I need.
He is gonna move it into attack mode because the trade-off would be equal.
Let's see how you like this.
And if he has a monster in hand, Onslaught will guarantee board presence, but he does not, as he's gonna end the turn.
Draw. I end my turn.
And the other side ends the turn with Parasite in the next turn. Oh my god. Okay, so now Darkness must play a monster. He is going into the battle phase, and he's gonna summon. It's going to be an Amazoness Queen. Top deck, 2,900 to secure the victory. Darkness will move up once again, 2-1 over Before Dawn.
This is a nightmare.
And just like that, Darkness regains the advantage. A very, very close and meta duel that we had, but a very strong ending. with both sides searching for the monster that they needed. It looks like Darkness came out on top. As we will move on to game number 4 in the first semifinal match here. Before Dawn with a victory can tie this game match up, or a loss by Before Dawn will guarantee the victory for Darkness to move on into the finals. Tazum and Waleed, please be on standby. You guys will be dueling next, and we will be spectating all matches this tournament. Alright, bracket has been updated here. Back and forth they go. Strong contestants in Darkness and in Before Dawn, both proving themselves previously. Alright, in they go. This is game number 4. Arcana versus Cyrus.
I'm sick of
It's gonna
always
be
being
Darkness
scared.
on the blue side, actually.
I'm
Let me
gonna
go ahead
face
and
my
update
fear
that.
And win.
Why would you ever challenge a magician to a game of cards? If you harbor any illusions of winning, I'll crush them for you.
Ah,
Duel!
can't spell his name.
It's my
There we
turn. I summon Steamroid.
Alright, we're gonna start things off with a Steamroid by Darkness.
From my hand,
And Ties of the Brethren, turn 1 on the side of Gear
I
Gia's.
believe in you. I special
Royd gonna
summon a
be on the
monster.
board though.
This card will
Before
do.
Dawn BMing his opponent in chat.
I'm setting a card. I'm setting a card. Just because I'm ending my turn
It's
doesn't
my
mean I'm
turn.
giving up.
Arcana claiming to have a victory plan right here and now. Let's see if he can pull it off successfully.
From my hand, I activate a spell.
Flash of the Forbidden spell activated when all your opponent's monster cards are occupied by monsters. Destroy all monsters on your opponent's side of the field. Oh my god, what a huge counter to Ties of the Brethren. Holy snap. That was a trick up his sleeve for sure. Check out my ride is gonna activate here.
I draw. I summon Drillroid.
And he's gonna get a Drillroid on the board.
Drillroid attacks.
Attack is possible here. A lot of salt coming out from Sunlight. That was a heavy, heavy play to deal with. Let's see if he has the cards to make a comeback.
Draw. I set a card on the field. I end my turn.
Alright, Arcana gonna end the turn with another set here.
It's my turn.
Playing it very, very slowly. Brick Magician, is that really the case, or is he baiting it? We will see. I have a feeling that both sides have potential to still win in this.
I'm setting a card.
Well, whatever you submitted is what you're stuck with.
Drillroid attacks.
1,600 more is gonna go in here. Arcana does have 2 cards in the back row. None of them are going to be activated. Arcana,
Possible.
Just because I'm ending my turn.
800
doesn't mean I'm
life
giving
points
up.
remaining. He has to make a play right now. He has plenty of cards to go off of. A total of 6.
Let the show begin.
Master of Magicians can activate now. A back row removal could be a huge play as well for Arcana.
just survive this.
He's gonna end the
It's
turn.
my turn.
He's ending the turn. What's happening? What is happening? Sphere Kravibos. What is going on? El Manetti with 100
Here
bits.
it comes.
Thank you for the
I
cheer.
summon a monster.
I have a double cheer going on right now. I don't know how to, I have to stop it after this. But thank you for the 100 bits.
Let's battle.
Here I go.
Treacherous trap hole. He was waiting for that summon.
My trap activates.
Just because I'm ending
He
my
was
turn
waiting
just
for the
starts
summon.
giving up.
I draw.
Oh my god. That treacherous trap hole was absolutely gigantic.
Spell.
Ancient Rules comes out. Here we go. We're getting the animation.
The greatest magician of all.
Resolene is correct in saying that. And that may have been a little misplay by Darkness. As Dark Magician is now on the board with the animation Arcana style.
Not gonna happen.
Floodgate gonna stop that though. Darkness is not out of it just yet. And that will prevent any Dark Magician
I don't like
support
my
cards from
odds,
activating.
But I refuse to lose. My turn. I draw. Here it comes. I summon a monster. Just because I'm ending my turn doesn't mean I'm giving up.
Sylveon with a $10 donate.
It's my turn. I draw.
That's going to increase the prize pool even more. With the Dark Magician summon right before.
Brace yourself for
We got a
Legion
$40
of
pot right now. As Legion of the Fiend Jester is on board. And that can be tribute summoned. Or it can be used for a tribute summon.
I tribute summon a monster. Legion of the Fiend Jesters of
Alright, now the pop-offs are going to begin here with a Dark Magician on board. Gemini Elf is going to be brought to the hand as a normal spellcaster type.
From my hand.
And Dark Magic Attack, there it is. That is the card that we were looking for. And Super Rush Headlong is going to protect this attacker for now.
I activate a quick play spell.
Yup, he has so many cards to play off of. He's going to have knives as well. So it might not be enough.
Spell card will slice and
There it is, 1,000 knives. And now that will secure the victory here for Arcana. 2,000 life points and 2,500 strong. He's going to go in for the attack and there's nothing to stop it.
face down.
Forbidden Chalice for the BM.
Activate a quick play
Before
spell.
Dawn, gonna go in for
I flip over my face down.
the farm with a 1,000 attack bonus, 3,900. Dark Magic expanded. There you go. There's the Dark Magician girl that
This
Can Sunlight
brings the
wanted.
show to a close.
Right there.
My mix of power and magic makes for an unbeatable spectacle.
Alright, Before Dawn does even up the match, and we will be going to a Game 5 here. Alright, 2-2 brackets are being updated as we speak. There we go. This is a full 5-set game here. This winner will be going to the finals in the next game. Darkness and Before Dawn on table 2. Head-to-head clash here. Now we will finish up with a standard deck. Let's see what both players decide to roll with. Alright, Before Dawn is going to be resetting his game apparently. In the meantime, if you guys are new here, be sure to follow if you haven't already. We just hit 100. Trying to go for that 15 bonus goal that you see on the left side of your screen. If you have any friends that play Duel Links, bring them in. So far, we are 2-2. This is going to be a pretty tight race. Lot of strong duelists and strong decks in this tournament so far. Alright, is Before Dawn back? We will find out. I see some animations going on. They might be back. Alright, off they go. Darkness versus Before Dawn. Game number 5. Semi-final match number 1. It's going to be a Bandit Keith versus Jesse Anderson. Jesse, question. Before Dawn does not know what to expect.
You better give it your all, because I sure am. That's the only way to duel.
Step right up to get smacked down.
Duel!
It's my turn. From my hand, I activate a spell. No retreat.
Alright, spellbooks from the side of Bandit Keith here. He's gonna start going. Spellbooks with a turn 1 will get that card, spellbook of Fate set up and ready to go. Stop any play Jesse can make and regain or gain board control really early in the duel. Jesse will have to think very analytically before making his play. Alright.
I set a card. I set a card. I set a card.
3 in the back row here with only 2 cards in the graveyard. Bandit Keith, not with the strongest start, I think.
I set a card. Show 'em what you can do. I summon a monster in attack
Jesse will
position.
go for the summon here. It's gonna be Gozuki. What are we seeing?
Effect activates.
Wait, it's an actual Gozuki here. Organization Fate and TTH. Yeah, a very possible situation. What was that? A vampire deck? Vampire familiar. Oh my god. It's gonna activate its effect here, and that will drop a vampire retainer to the grave here. We gonna get the vampires.
I special summon my monster's effect.
Vampire familiar is on the board. 500 life points are paid. The effect will go off here. As a vampire grace is gonna be brought to the hand.
Monster's effect activates.
Alright, Vampire Retainer is gonna pop off from the graveyard. Yup, Saint Road, you wanted something that's non-meta. There you go. 400 IQ. If only this is a 2000 IQ play here. I'm gonna call this a 2000 IQ. Alright, let's see what he chooses to do. Jesse's gonna bring back Vampire Retainer. The special summon is gonna activate the effect. 500 life points are paid. Spell Trap is gonna be able to be brought to the hand here. He is probably trying to deal with that back row very safely, as Vampire Takeover is the card of choice.
I'm setting the card.
Hey, but because not many people know the details of vampires, knowing them well and activating them at the appropriate time can prove effective. People don't know how to deal with it just yet. It is part of meta to deal with that, the learning curve. Alright, the tie that binds is going to activate it, but TTH is going to be the answer. Gozuki is going to be the target. And Vampire Retainer will be banished, leaving just the Vampire Familiar with 800 attack.
Monster's effect activates.
Gozuki from the graveyard can be banished here. And Spell Book of Organization is going to go here. The call was perfect in chat, whoever called it earlier. Top 3 cards are going to be reorganized here, which will set up for his next turn and add another spell card into the graveyard for Spellbook to activate.
Come on! I special summon a monster.
Vampire Retainer is going to be special summoned here in the battle phase.
Attack!
800 attack will be good enough to get over this 500 attack prophecy. There are a total of 4 cards in the graveyard of Before Dawn. Back row is toggleable, or it could be a potential Karibo in hand. There is animation toggle going on.
I don't think so. Check out my face down card. I activate a quick play spell.
You got this. I attack you directly.
You ain't won yet.
I end my turn.
It's my turn.
Alright, Vampires have board control, but it's going to be a Spellbook of Secrets that was top decked. Before Dawn with the top deck once again. Oh wait, it was Spellbook of Organization. That's right.
This is it. I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's
Spellbook
attack
Magician of Prophecy is summoned. Power is going to be brought, and that means that he has plenty of cards available to get that fate. He did not have 3 cards in his graveyard at the time that Gozuki was summoned. That is why he did not. Alright, Spellbook of Fate is available now. Power is going to activate to boost this prophecy. Resolene thinks that there was a misclick there.
battle time.
That is true. That is also true.
I attack with my monster.
Wait, even if Spellbook of Organization was sent to the graveyard, he would have a total of 3 cards. 1 being Treacherous Trap Hole. Is that right?
My turn.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Actually, I think he had 3, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't chain off of it, you let it go to the graveyard, and then you activate Fate so you can get that 3-card banish from the graveyard.
From my hand, I activate a field spell.
Alright, Vampire Kingdom here from the side of Jesse. Let's see how it can be used here. They're gonna get 500 attack bonus during damage calculation.
My monster's effect activates. Come on out.
Retainer can drop and get special summon here. 500 life points can be paid here to get a spell or trap card from the deck. This looks like a very strong position for the side of Jesse, but we will see if he can clear it out and go in for the attack successfully. 500 bonus attack will succeed in attacking through the prophecy, and banishing only one is an option right now for spellbooks.
You got this. I attack with my monster.
I gotcha.
There is the first
I activate a face
spellbook
down.
of fate here.
I activate a quick play
Banish
spell.
is going to be chosen. 3 are dropped. What card will he drop? He will drop the Retainer. Bandit Keith has only 1 card in hand. Will it be enough to play through the next turn or so?
My turn.
Jesse Anderson just has a 500 attack monster on the board. 1,000 during damage calculation.
This out. From my hand.
And there you go. You got the Spellbook of Secrets here. Switcheroo activated and successfully gonna give Before Dawn the cards that he needs, as he's gonna get that prophecy.
I summon a monster in attack position.
Before Dawn knows how to top deck like a RNG Lord,
Activates.
Surprise!
as Simultaneous Loss is gonna activate here, dropping the top card from both sides.
Chill out. I activate a field spell.
And that will activate Vampire Kingdom here. Dropping a Retainer and destroying the prophecy. No attack can be made with that monster. Eternity is the choice here. Doing that will prevent a Silent Magician summon.
I set a card.
Here I
My
go.
turn's
Darkness is back in the offensive mode. 1 card set from Before Dawn. We've been saying that this might be game, but it has not been game just yet. This is a game that's going on for a while here. Jesse Anderson gonna summon. Can he close it out though? That is the main question, as it's gonna be a Samurai Skull that will bring lethal damage onto the table. Dropping a Vampire Familiar into the grave. Grace was actually banished. I saw it in the banished section.
Come on. I special summon a
Alright, a Wall of Disruption could be a problem here, as Vampire Domain is going to be here, brought into the hand, and activated right off the bat. It's a continuous spell.
I'm going off.
Tie That Binds. Wall of D, but cannot be used because oh yeah, wait, does he use it? He does not, and he successfully gets the attack through with Tie That Binds. Successful win for the Vampires. Darkness.
Over? I didn't get to show my
Darkness
best moves yet.
is going to take out Before Dawn.
Watch closely, dweeb. Step right up to get smacked down.
I shall bury all who stand in my way. Prepare for defeat. Duel.
All right.
My turn. A new horror awaits you. I summon a monster in attack position.
Odeon with the Amazoness starting things off for Chasm here.
Set my card face down. That ends my turn.
All right, we'll lead the Frog, a very interesting duelist in this tournament.
I set a card.
All right, Resolene says that vampires are very strong in meta right now. It makes sense after that last performance. I think they're a little bit above battery.
I summon a monster in attack position.
I have never lost against a battery deck yet.
Activates.
Amazoness Princess bringing a willpower to hand with a 3-set back row. A very heavy start here for Chasm on turn 3. Going in for the attacks. Bandage Teeth just with 2 sets. Is it a brick or is it a setup play? Batteries tier 0? I have never lost to them. That's all I'm saying. I've never lost to them.
Continuous track activates.
They might be really good. I just haven't come across one that like won, so it's hard for me to say that just yet. I'm sure I will see it eventually. I've only played against them maybe like 6 or 7 times. Alright, Amazoness Onslaught will bring out a queen into attack mode here. It's going to be the Amazoness Mirror matchup. A very interesting drop, especially with Amazoness Swordswoman in the attack mode. That's going to deal 1400 damage as well as banish the queen for the Amazoness Swordswoman. I don't know if that's worth the play, but we will find out. We'll lead the Frog with an interesting start here. Not entirely sure what's going on, but that's what makes him an exciting duelist to watch.
My monster's effect activates.
Alright, Amazoness Princess will drop a willpower to the grave to bring out let's see what. Before dawn, that's okay. You're still gonna be fighting for 3rd place here.
A new horror awaits you. I special summon a monster.
Oh, you ain't won yet.
That
Alright.
ends my turn.
First attack in.
My turn.
1200 dealt.
No retreat. I summon a monster in attack position.
Princess of his own this time.
Activate.
That's a mistake.
It's gonna be a floodgate counter.
Here's my face down card. My trap activates.
Princess effect will still go off here, but it will not be able to attack and bring another monster onto the board.
I set a card. I end my turn.
You're falling into my trap. You just don't realize it yet. My turn. Draw. Time to battle.
Alright, Odeon going in this time.
My monster attacks immediately.
Trading princesses here. If the princess is traded successfully, the sage can go in for an attack and take out a spell trap card under the assumption that Amazoness Onslaught cannot be activated and bring out another Amazoness for the side of Bandit Keep.
Pathetic.
Mirror Wall!
My face down card. My continuous track activates.
That's just gonna deal a measly 300 damage here. Is it just to clear off space on the board?
I don't think so. My continuous trap activates.
And now the direct attack is called by Sage. 700 is called. And with the banish, the onslaught can be taken off. Yes, it is. There goes the onslaught. Bandit Keith is in deep trouble.
And now, I special summon a monster.
And Amazon is queen to finish things off. But it can't with Mirror Wall activated. Wait, if that was the... Oh, wait, I guess so.
How predictable. My
Spear
monster's
Karibo
effect
in the
activates.
hand of Bandit Keith. Gonna stop that attack.
I end my turn.
Will lead the frog with some interesting plays.
I draw. Impossible. How
Gonna
could I
surrender
lose?
here. This cannot deal with the situation that Odeon has built up.
You should be proud of yourself.
Thank you for the new follow here. Appreciate the follow. Welcome to Pogon. Alright. We're gonna move on to game number 2. I'm gonna do another test follow. The alert box didn't work once again, so I'm gonna run it. Alright, just checking what happened. Why didn't the follow-up show up like that? Interesting. Alright, let me pull up. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's just delayed a bit. Death Rod, welcome here. Alright. Into the next match we go. We got Tasm and Waleed the Frog in their legendary deck matchup. Except now we have a switch. We're going to have Waleed on the red side this time. And we're going to get Tasm on the blue side. Tasm is up 1-0 right now.
Things get rough. I start to doubt myself. But no more. Time to toughen up.
Fail to navigate our maze correctly.
To the land of defeat, we send you directly.
Duel! It's my turn. Learn the horrors of the maze.
3-star demotion from the side of Paradox Bros will lead with an interesting deck that brought him here so far. Let's see if Cyrus has what it takes to deal with it.
I summon Drillroyd.
Drillroid gonna be a good answer to get rid of this defensive position monster. Looks like Tasm has Waleed red pretty well, but Paleozoic Canadia is gonna start things off by popping it into face down mode.
Here we go.
Turn.
It's my turn. I draw.
This is the beginning of the end. I summon Kazijin, god of wind.
Alright, Kazajin, God of Wind, is gonna be summoned here. 24 with Drillroid. The target is taken out, and Cyrus
My turn.
is gonna deal with this Kazajin without any card that can attack through it very easily. There are many effects that he has that can deal with it, though. Like this Arsenal, Ties of the Brethren would be all it takes to get some action going.
I caught you.
That's going to be a Floodgate Trap Hole activated here. Going to get rid of this Georgia by switching into defense mode face down and bring out the Canadian all at once. That's going to set Paradox Brothers in a great position before Ties of Brethren can even be used.
I end my turn.
Prepare yourself. It's my turn. I draw. Battle
Alright, Paleozoic Canadia gonna get the attack in with a Kazajan follow-up for 2400. Cyrus is now in 1600 life point range
My odds, I draw.
with only one back row though.
I summon a monster.
It's going to be a Gear Gia Arsenal once again with a secondary follow-up.
Why did you
Face
beat
down
me?
card.
Fusion Reserve Roids is gonna pop off here.
I'm setting a card. Just because I'm ending my turn doesn't mean I'm giving up.
You don't know when to quit. It's my turn. I draw.
I'm setting a card.
Salt comes out from the Corgi Peach. We know what that means. Cyrus is not liking what he sees as Gear Gia Arsenal is going to be taken out here and lethal damage will be dealt.
My monster attacks you directly.
And that will secure the victory here as now we're evened up 1-1. And Corgi Peach donates $5 to it. Let's get that money in here. $5 more into the prize pool. We're up at 45 range now. Congratulations to Waleed the Frog for evening up the match. Score is now 1-1 here as they switch back to standard deck. Let me go ahead and update the brackets here and go ahead and update that prize pool for the donation that Corgi Peach just dropped in. Thank you once again for that donation. That goes straight to the players who win the tournament. The player who wins the tournament here. $45. And Waleed the Frog and Tasm are going at it. Game 3. Here we go. It's gonna be Seto Kaiba versus Zane Truesdale. I think that's like the true rivals of the main characters in both of their respective series.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go.
I don't need your respect. All I need is victory.
Duel. My turn. I'll play this. I summon a monster in attack position.
Alright, Beat Bladesman is going to be summoned here.
I special summon a
Dyna,
monster.
Hero for Hire follow-up.
Activates. I end my turn.
My turn. I draw. I'm setting a card. You won't escape from me. I summon a monster in attack position.
Alright, Zane gonna summon a Sasuke here. Ooh, we're getting a little bit of lag. Chaz is a stud. Oh, I see. I thought Zane was like the final duel type of dude. I don't know. Cause actually, that's kind of true. Cause in the original series, it wasn't Kaiba. It was Little Yugi and Big Yugi. All right, we're gonna get that treacherous trap hole to stop this Beat for Hire Dyna combo. Hey, Trunade activated late. That is a misplay potentially. But this is turn 3, so that's not really a misplay. That's just more of a troubled situation. Marksman is summoned here. Well, it's not OP because right now Donpa is going to get a summon and go for lethal damage.
Let's do this.
Tasm can secure the win right here against Sasuke and the Zane Truesdale deck.
My monster's effect activates.
Yep, it was all calculated.
Effect activates.
Is it Treacherous Trap Hole that's busted, or is it Fur Hires? Beat down. That's going to secure the victory here.
My monster attacks your.
And that will spell game over as Tazza will move up 2-1 over Waleed.
Looking back, I realize I had all the glory, but I missed out on having any of the fun. You could never defeat a duelist with talent.
Ah, I see, I see. I didn't really watch GX, so it's good that you guys can tell me about it a bit. Alright, Tasm is up 2-1. Waleed the Frog is gonna try to make a comeback now to get back into the game. Alright, brackets are updated. Tasm is up 2-1. Waleed needs a win here to take this to a Game 5. Alright. Are both players in duel right now? Is that a spectate bug or? Are they switching? This is gonna be a legendary deck matchup. Alright, we might have a spectate glitch here as I do not see them in the table. They may have entered the game preempted or with the spectate bug. I sent them a message. Let's see if we can get a response from them. Alright, Tasm and Waleed, if you guys can hear me, let me know if you guys are in game right now or not. If you guys are in game, we will need to reset. Alright, we're gonna get a reset on, and they did get in game, so that was a spectate bug. I apologize for that delay. Let's see. Apologize for the delay. Money is doing its thing with the spectate bugs. Tasm has exited and reset. I apologize for that, Tasm. I apologize for that, Waleed, but we gotta spectate the match. This is the semifinals. Alright, Tasm is up 2-1 right now. Alright. The loser of this match will be playing against Before Dawn in the third place matchup. And the winner will be playing against Darkness, yeah, that's right, Darkness in the winners for the first place prize. Waleed has gotten the message. He will be resetting shortly. Tasm is ready to go. We're just about to begin in a moment. Thank you guys for being patient. Alright, cross your fingers as we are entering the match now. Yes, we are in Tasm and Waleed the Frog. Here we go. Game number 4. Mako Tsunami versus Arcana.
You should have stayed in the kiddie pool.
I know it's your lifelong dream to duel me, but I'll quickly turn this dream into a nightmare.
I have never turned down a challenge.
Duel!
My turn.
I really, really hope this is not a spectate bug once again. It is not. Thank God. It is going to be Umi drop for Legendary Ocean. Abyss Soldier with 2000 attack going to stay the field for the first turn.
I draw. From my hand, I activate a spell. Here comes the greatest magician of all.
Dark Magician going to start things off here for Tasm. With a follow-up monster and a Thousand Knives. There it is. All it will take is going to be a Magician's Rod to secure the victory. Dark Magician going to go in for the attack. Abyss Soldier could have been a great counter to this Dark Magician, but it is gone.
It's my turn. I draw. I set a monster. I set a card.
And Mako Tsunami is not in a good situation here, dealing with Tasm on the Dark Magician with Dark Magic attack to get rid of that back row. And Magician's Rod gonna bring a Dark Magic Curtain to hand, not a Thousand Knives. And Mako Tsunami can't deal with it. He's gonna surrender here, as that will secure the game victory for Tasm and the match victory.
Let me educate you on the fact that duelists like you are a dime a dozen.
I've already won. You're just choosing the method of your defeat.
Duel!
Aster Phoenix versus Crowler. We got the GX matchup to start things off. Crowler on the side of Before Dawn, losing 3-0 against Waleed the Frog yesterday. Let's see if Before Dawn can change his fate this time around.
I'm ending my turn.
My turn. I draw. I'm setting a card. Here comes Destiny Hero Drill Dark.
Destiny Hero Drill Dark to start things off on turn 2 for Aster Phoenix. 2 back row only for Before Dawn.
Destiny Hero Celestial.
Celestial to follow up. A Treacherous Trap Hole could be very powerful. Alright, Drill Drop going in for the attack now. That's a 3200 lineup. The back row is activatable here. First attack will get through.
Take him down. My monster
Will mass
attacks you
change be
directly.
used? That is the question.
From my hand.
It will be activated here.
Quick spell.
Mass change. He's gonna go in for the quick victory here. It could be a bait by Crowler.
Give me your strength. I special summon a monster.
Anki is
You
summoned.
never stood a chance against my tactics. I attack you directly.
So silly.
Econ, Prismatic, gonna stop that attack
I activate a quick play spell.
and swap the Anki into a susceptible defense position of 1200.
I end my turn.
Not good. Not good at all. My turn. I draw.
Not gonna happen. Here's my face down.
Xin Zhen Hu replica
Continuous trap.
pinning down that back row right away.
Let's see. From my hand.
A True Nade
I act as an
can bring it back into the hand for a recast as Seal Strategist for Hire is gonna be summoned. And that's it. Just that. He looks like he does not have the cards to go in for the reversal entirely. Maybe waiting until the end phase would have been the better option before activating the Xin Zhen Hu. A misplay from
Draw.
Waleed might cost the game here. $2,000 IQ play. There you go. Only if you had it, Dylan. Only if you had it. I did it for you this time.
Let's battle. Go. Attack.
The attack will be cast here. It's gonna be another Econ.
I reveal my face down card. I activate a quick play
I
spell.
end my turn.
Is Waleed the Frog gonna be able to take this match? Or take this game? Or will that mess up cost him the duel? If he activated Xin Zhen Hu replica at the end phase of Before Dawn's turn, it would have secured the victory.
Here I go. Let's battle. You're done for. Attack.
Steel Strategist will take out the Drill Dark here. Aster Phoenix still has one monster on board.
I end my turn.
You've got a lot to learn about destiny, and I'm controlling yours. My turn. I draw. Strut your stuff, Vision Hero Vion.
Alright, Vion's gonna be summoned here, and that is gonna bring a polymerization. Is this gonna be lethal damage?
Vion's effect.
Ebola in hand is a possibility.
Celestial, show him your effect.
That's a draw +2 as well.
Here comes Destiny Hero Drill Dart.
With a secondary Drill Dark here,
Set a card.
and a back row support. Is that lethal, or is there gonna be an Ebola to stop this?
Go, Drill Dart. Pierce him.
Not going to work.
There it is, as predicted, there's an Ebola.
I end my turn.
Not good. Not good
Yep,
at all.
several misplays here.
I draw.
Searching for the poly first would have allowed him to draw into 2 cards without worrying about drawing into another poly.
Here's an example of proper dueling technique. I summon a monster in attack position.
Donpa Marksman is now on the board, and now
Activate.
Crowler can go in for a full board sweep. over Waleed the Frog.
Not gonna happen. I reveal my face down card. My counter trap activates.
Unbelievable!
Wow, what a tech card. Divine Wrath. But it can't stop the summoning of Steel Strategist.
My monster's effect activates!
Maybe he should have used it there. I have no idea what is going on. Because Steel Strategist can bring back a monster. It's going to be a Forbidden Chalice. What is going on?
I activate a quick play spell.
Was that a misplay? Because he could have used Forbidden Chalice on the marksman to protect his monsters from the attack of 2000. It is the battle phase now, and Bion is by himself now. Once he attacks into the Drill Dart, unless he chooses not to, I really don't know what is going on. Yeah, he never searched for Polly. I really don't know what's going on here. Is this a spectate, or is there a thought process going on right now? I really don't know what's going on from the side of Crowler. It is still his turn in the battle phase. He is going to choose to attack into the Bion, actually.
Lucky shot.
My turn.
All Aster needs is a monster.
And I'm controlling yours. My turn. I draw. You're about to find out why I'm a pro and you're an amateur.
Destiny Calling is going to give that 1000 attack bonus. He was baiting it. He was baiting it for the memes. That's what he was doing.
From my hand,
And Forbidden Chalice for the extra damage on the opponent's monster. This is absolutely crazy. It's not going to be lethal. Oh, wait, it might be lethal. He's going to be able to discard from the, banish from the graveyard, and he's going to get 2 cards. He's going to get a Decider. That's going to be plenty enough for lethal. 2000 IQ play from Waleed the Frog that none of us plebs could ever dream of. What is going on right now?
decider, attack and
This is
turn
crazy.
opponent's fate.
What?
This is bad!
Checkmate.
That's gonna be checkmate with the chess masters flying over your screen. Oh my god. Waleed the Frog never what? Never fails the memes.
Defeat me!
I can tell that you doubted yourself. If you don't believe in your moves, you can never become a true duelist.
Waleed the Frog will go up 1-0 over Before Dawn off so many what we thought were misplays, but they were all setups for the best meme play of the evening so far. Holy snap. Waleed the Legend with the victory here. Alright, now we will be moving on to our legendary decks. You just saw a meme Destiny Hero deck just win over Fur Hires. You might want to reset your life a bit after watching that one. Waleed the Legend, that's right. Alright, legendary deck matchup. And we are off Before Dawn will be playing on the blue side once again, as it's going to be Arcana versus Paradox Brothers. Before Dawn wasn't even able to get a single special summon off. Rough life for fur hires.
More twists than you'll ever expect. You're trapped, and the doors are all locked.
You face the brothers' paradox.
Duel! It's my turn.
Wait, isn't that kind of what the duel with Arcana was like? The doors were all locked and they were trapped? Oh yeah, look at that leg game though. That's some thick legs. Where's Sunlight at?
Of the thunder. Let's take him under. I'm setting a card. I end my turn. It's my turn. I draw. I summon a monster in attack position.
Alright, Magician's Rod gonna start things off here. Into the Sangha. It's going to be a Dark Magic Curtain pull here. He cannot use it this turn. Sunlight is here for the Dark Magic. Look at that. Alright, I'll do some highlight for you. Wait.
Prepare yourself.
I end my turn.
It's my turn.
No, if I do that, it drags the screen.
I draw.
How about that?
I'm setting a card.
Thick. Very thick from Arcana. Before Dawn pulling off all the Dark Magician Girl card backs.
Electric breaker.
1000 damage is dealt to Arcana.
Twice my turn.
Sangha of Thunder is still on board.
Spice up this show. My turn. I draw.
Arcana does have access to Dark Magician and potentially the Dark Magic attack. Paradox Brothers has shown to use cards, strong cards that can counter those, such as Canadia. Let's see what Before Dawn chooses to do to get around that. Sangha of the Thunder holding the front on the field right now.
This is
With
the
Dark
game
Magic
to
Curtain
win.
being activated, 1500 are gonna be paid.
Show yourself. I special summon a
Master of
monster.
Magicians, I think, is available now.
Too bad.
And it is going to be the activation of the trap card.
My trap activates.
Floodgate gonna bring that down to face down mode. As Master of Magicians will pop off.
I end my turn.
That Dark Magician could be used for a tribute summon of a Dark Magician Girl in Sunlight's dreams.
I set a card. Battle.
Caught you.
Sangha of Thunder will choose to attack into it. And there goes the Dark Magician.
I end my turn. I'll make you pay. I draw. I set a monster. I end my turn.
You don't know when to quit. It's my turn. I draw.
Paradox Brothers gonna draw and set on his turn, going into the battle phase. It could be a Legion of Fiend Jester right here.
Electric breaker.
It will actually be Gemini Elf.
Make you pay.
So Waifu's
It's my
2.0,
turn. I draw.
because there's two of them. Aha, gotcha there.
I summon a monster in attack position.
And Snipe Hunter
You fool.
gonna get Canadian.
Play my face down card.
My trap activates.
Blue side has no choice but to end the turn here.
It's my turn.
I draw.
Paradox Brothers slowly exhausting him out.
I set a card. Battle.
Sangha of the Thunder.
Once
attacks.
again, he has 3 back row to set up for.
I end my turn. I'll make you pay. It's my turn. I draw. Watch this. I summon a monster in attack position.
All right. Magician's Rod is now on the board. Does Paradox Bros want to activate something off of it?
You fool.
It will be a floodgate.
My face down card. My trap.
He does not want anything
My
from
trap
Arcana.
activates.
And Canadia will be the follow-up monster he needs to deal lethal damage. Let's see if he can do so next turn. It is still blue side's turn. Treacherous Trap Hole might be an option now as well.
I end my turn.
You don't know when to quit. It's my turn. I draw.
Battle.
Alright, Paradox Brothers might just go for lethal this turn. Attacking with the Canadia into the 100 defense. Magician's Rod. It will be taken out here as Sangha of the Thunder will go in for lethal damage and successfully Waleed the Frog is 2-0 over Before Dawn once again.
How could I lose in my own show? Against us, you cannot defend.
All your life points, we did rend.
And Waleed the Frog is in the lead by a hefty amount. Before Dawn will need a clean reverse sweep to get back in the match. Reverse sweep dreams. Oh my goodness. We have a match. We had a 5-game match in the first one, and now we have a Waleed the Frog going 2-0 in the first 2. Let's see if Before Dawn can bring this back in the 3rd game match. Waleed the Frog has seated himself on the blue side here. Three, 2 or bust. Alright, let's see what Before Dawn chooses to do now that we are back to a standard deck duel. Before Dawn shouting out to Sunlight here for the 3-2. Let's see if he can stick through to his words, or Waleed the Frog will actually 6-0 Before Dawn over the course of the tournament. Alright, here we go. Game number 3. Brackets have been updated. Before Dawn now in hard mode. Weevil Underwood versus Zane Truesdale. Waleed has the most curious plays I've ever seen.
By combining my cyber legacy with the Underworld deck, you don't stand a chance.
I can't wait to swat you down. Duel.
My turn.
Excellent. For me, not for you.
Parasite Infestation.
I set a card. I'm ending my turn.
Into Cyber Style. Weevil Underwood. Well, we'll find out before dawn. Don't speak too soon. Fight your strongest, and we will see.
I summon a monster in attack position.
Amazoness Princess.
My monster's effect activates.
Onslaught is the chosen card.
I set
Before
a
dawn
card
with a
face
very
down.
strong start here.
I set a card face down. I set a card face down.
Triple back row with a princess in the starting hand. Very good start here for Before Dawn. Let's see if he can close out going into the battle phase.
My monster attacks your life points directly.
Princess going in, 1200 damage plus the effect will bring out another monster by dropping the secondary princess.
Make way. I special summon a monster.
Baby Dragon will be summoned.
Not good enough.
I mean, Baby Dragon. Ooh, hiccups. Amazoness Tiger, Baby Tiger.
I'm cutting you off. My face down card. I activate a quick play spell.
Cosmic Cyclone will take out the willpower, not the onslaught.
That won't
And
help.
onslaught will activate here.
Reveal my face down card.
I have the hiccups now.
Activates.
Cyber Style is a possibility here with 2,000 plus life points gone.
This. I summon a monster in attack position.
Grandmaster Sasuke
This is the power.
with the Cyber Style follow-up.
Let's battle.
No back row here.
I attack with Proto Cyber Dragon.
I don't think so. My continuous trap.
What happens in this situation?
Take this. Attack!
Cyber Proto Dragon
That won't help.
vanished.
Going down.
Activates.
My monster attacks you directly.
He's gonna go in for the attack with his ninja and keep the Cyber Proto Dragon.
I end my turn.
And Wheel Underwood with 2300 has 2 cards in hand plus 1 set card.
I set a card. Let's battle.
Into the battle phase means Amazon's onslaught will pop off here.
Exactly what I need. I special summon a monster.
Amazon Swordswoman will regain the board presence that he needs, and Baby Dragon, I keep calling that, Baby Tiger will be back on the board. This time in attack mode to deal additional damage.
My monster attacks. Ah! Stop snickering. My continuous trap activates. You're about to get stung. I hope you're not allergic. I attack your life points directly.
And there we go, Before Dawn with his first victory over Waleed.
How is this possible?
Congratulations to Before Dawn for his first ever victory over Waleed. The score now being 1-2. We are now moving back to legendary decks. Cyrus versus Mako Tsunami. Cyrus has proven a very strong contender with the Gear Gias. Mako Tsunami, though, on the other side.
You're going to be all washed up. I have never turned down a challenge.
I'm sick of always being scared. I'm gonna face my fear and win! Duel! It's my... Come on out! I summon a monster!
It's gonna be Gear Gia Arsenal, and with the turn 1 Ties of Brethren, the setup is real for Cyrus. Before Dawn gets it every single time. Ties of Brethren will set up the board perfectly for the Gear Gias.
Come on out! I special summon a monster! This card'll do! I special summon a monster!
Umi is technically a little bit helpful against these monsters, reducing their attack by a slight amount. Dragon Ice gonna be dropped.
I special summon a monster.
What? And into attack mode. He summons it into attack mode.
My monster's effect activates!
Doesn't matter though, because Gear Gia Anchor will activate now.
Here I go!
Fusion Reserve Roids can also pop off now. With the Steamroid now in hand.
It's
Just
my turn.
because I'm ending my turn doesn't mean I'm giving up.
I shall draw.
No battle phase is possible due to Ties of the Brethren.
I'm playing this card.
Legendary Ocean.
Field card, a legendary ocean. This card is near and dear
And
to my
that's
heart.
going to be a Legendary Fisherman
I
to
summon
summon.
the legendary fisherman.
Are we going to get a Spirit Barrier potentially?
I set a card. Let's battle.
Let's see if Mako Tsunami can clear up this board successfully.
I attack with a monster.
First into the attacker. That's not lethal damage.
The mighty ocean commands respect, as do the monsters that inhabit it. I attack with the legendary...
And he's not going to attack into the face down
I don't like my odds,
anchor.
but I refuse to lose. My turn! I draw!
You have taken
See,
my...
stealth attack.
Here's my face down card.
The setup is now ready for the side of Mako. Everything he needs. Cyrus has 4 cards in hand and a Gear Gia on the field.
This card'll do! I summon a monster!
Gear Gia Anchor will be summoned here. Will Cyrus have what it takes to go for the damage that he needs?
My monster's effect activates!
What can Cyrus even do now with the Sea Stealth attack setup? Will lead the frog with the most unique decks, confusing his opponents. Oh, sorry for that popping sound. I was fiddling with my water bottle.
I shall turn the tides. My continuous trap activates.
Alright, Sea Stealth attack, gonna choose one. There's a lot of thinking going on right now from either side. Sea Stealth Attack will move the Dragon Ice.
I'm setting a card.
And that's going to be 3,600 damage.
Time to battle. Go! I attack you directly.
Ah, this duel is not over yet.
Here goes. My monster.
PoGoNtv
attacks you
still has a
directly.
way to win just by dealing damage, forcing the use of Sea Stealth Attack.
Just because I'm ending my turn doesn't mean I'm giving up.
It's my turn. I draw. I set a card. Time to battle. There's a storm coming for you. I attack with my monster.
Cyrus does have a back row to protect this anchor and potentially win the game.
This trap activates. I end my
Cyrus
turn.
can end the duel right now if he has the right card. He just needs a Gear Gia.
I draw. Come on out. I summon a monster.
It is going to be a Gear Gia attacker now.
My monster's effect activates.
Anchor gonna go in for the face down and flip up for the destruction of the Dragon Ice. Sea Stealth Attack would remove him from the board, but he would have to take direct life point damage, which he cannot afford.
Monster's effect
I shall
activates.
turn the tides. My continuous trap activates.
Sea Stealth Attack will move it off the board. And now he can go in for the attack with both monsters. Even a Wall of Disruption cannot stop it.
I set a card. Let's battle.
What does he have to potentially protect himself?
This works. My
There's
monster
one
attacks
back
you
row
directly.
available.
You have
It's going to be a
taken my
Swamp Mirror,
I flip over my face down
choosing
card.
water
My continuous trap
and
I'll
fish
teach you to stay
to
out of the
get
waters.
on the board. The Prismatic Swamp Mirror will secure the defense for now. 2,000 attack on that Swamp Mirror. Sea Stealth Attack will bring back that Dragon Ice. And Cyrus Truesdale is now in trouble of lethal himself.
Turn. I draw.
The back row is at 2 for the side of Cyrus. Let's see if that's enough to stop this attack for the double 2,000. A Wall of D would be game over.
Here I go. I attack with my monster.
Oh no, you
It's
don't.
going to be Pulse Mine.
I use my face down card.
That's pretty
My
large.
trap activates.
Gonna stop these monsters in by moving them to defense mode. And with 1,000 defense and 400 life points, and a Gear Gia anchor, Cyrus still has what it takes to win. All he needs is one Gear Gia monster, which he has plenty of in his deck. And Mako will end the turn now.
If I can just
Cyrus can
survive
end the duel
this,
right now.
It's my turn. I draw.
Gear Gia for the win here. Cyrus thinking very carefully. He has 3 cards that are unknown to us. 2 in hand and 1 on the back row. Mako Tsunami only has 400 life points remaining. Any tap to the life points could mean lethal damage.
I summon Drillroid!
And it's gonna be a Drillroid summon. Not a Geargia. Using C Stealth Attack now would cause the end of Mako Tsunami.
Let's battle.
You would have to choose very carefully on what to do here. A Spear Ebola in hand could be an answer as
My
well.
monster attacks. Drillroid attacks. I reveal my face down card. My
Paleozoic Canadia to flip it face down.
Drillroid's effect activates. Just because I'm ending my turn doesn't mean I'm giving
An
up.
interesting play, which will allow him to summon Paleozoic Canadia off C Stealth Attack summon activation.
I summon a monster in attack position.
It's gonna be Abyss Soldier.
Set a card face down. Let's battle.
He needs to go for the anchor here to get rid of that threat.
There's a storm coming for you.
An attack he should have done a long time ago is now gonna go off. Anchor is taken out. It's just a Drillroid remaining and 2 cards in hand.
But I
Both
refuse to
sides are
lose.
hanging on with an
My
arm
turn.
left.
I draw. I summon Steamroid.
Oh, Steamroid can go in for the direct attack. Is that a top deck? Is that a top deck? Oh, wait, no, it gets a 500 attack bonus. Sorry, that's not the right one. That's Submarine Roid.
I'm setting a card.
That would be enough to get over this Abyss Soldier and go for lethal damage. It all comes down to this back row that Mako Tsunami has.
Let's battle. Go! Attack!
Oh my god, the clutch Steamroid. It's gonna be another C Stealth attack, which means it is game over. Before Dawn has won.
Continuous trap activates.
My trap
He is
activates.
BMing by allowing his opponent to summon Paleozoic Canadia.
This card will do. I special summon a
And we will probably be going to a game 5 now. Oh, wait! 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 Wait a second! What just happened?
Ooh,
I face
victory's mine.
What just happened? Okay, well,
you were a worthy opponent.
A duel is an
Cyrus
honor.
does
The last
successfully
fight is
take out Mako Tsunami, and we move to game 5 here. That field swap almost stopped the attack, but it was not enough. Very, very interesting. We are now at game number 5 between Before Dawn and Will Lead the Frog. Alright. Will Lead the Frog has made his way onto the board. One more duel is called out here. We are going to the 5th game. All right, we'll lead the Frog versus Before Dawn. This is the game 5 in the match of 3rd place. Oh my goodness, we are gonna get that Spellbooks versus Amazons as predicted. Bandit Keith, a mirror matchup. We will see though.
Any mercy from me.
It can still go both ways potentially. Life Point Boost
I hope you
Alpha.
step right up to get smacked down. Jewel, it's my turn. I set a card. I end my turn. It's my
Bandit
turn.
Keith gonna open out with just a simple set here.
I draw, punk. Watch this. I summon a monster in attack position.
Princess is on board.
My monster's effect activates.
And we know what that means. Onslaught's gonna be brought
My monster's effect
with Baby
activates.
Tiger follow-up. That's gonna set him up in a good position here. It is potential that
This is it.
the opponent has
I
Treacherous
special
Trap Hole
summon
set.
a monster. I set a card. I set a card face down. Battle time. My monster attacks you directly.
Alright, Baby Tiger gonna get that first attack in successfully. 1200 can go in and follow up and bring out another monster.
I attack your life points directly. My monster's effect activates.
There it is.
No retreat. I special summon a monster.
The card of choice is Amazoness Sage here. It's not gonna be a queen. Afraid of the banishing potential of Bandit Keith on the red side.
Pathetic.
With Spellbook Organization gonna set things up for the next turn.
I activate a quick play spell. I end my turn. It's my turn. I draw, punk. No retreat. I summon a monster in attack position.
Spellbook Magician of Prophecy is gonna start things off here for Before Dawn on turn 3. It's gonna be a long turn here. Spellbooks are gonna go on and on. It just depends on how he decides to set it up. Amazoness have a board already set up.
I activate a spell.
Secrets will bring out a Book of Power.
From my hand, I activate a spell.
And now Master for the power reveal. There's the fate that we were expecting. 3 cards are now in the graveyard. Fate can be used now. Onslaught has not been revealed if that is the chosen target.
From my hand, I activate a spell.
Spellbook of Power. Spellbook of Fate is a quick play spell which will allow him to target Onslaught even in the battle phase.
I set a card face down. Battle. I've got this in the bag.
Alright, looks like he's gonna go in for the attack here. Let's, Amazon's onslaught will be revealed, and now Fate can be activated
My continuous
if it's
trap
in the hand.
activates. From my hand,
There it is.
I activate a quick play spell.
That's gonna take out this onslaught as expected.
How
But it was a bait, as he has another one in store. It was a bait the whole time.
No retreat.
And now he's gonna get Amazon's queen. Which means that the princess cannot be destroyed by battle. This might just be game over. Wait, what? Oh, queen is gonna be the target of banish. So a misplay by Waleed.
I special summon a monster. I don't think so. My monsters.
What is going on here? I am so confused. Because there are two Amazoness onslaughts, Before Dawn decided to go for the monster instead.
My continuous trap activates. I gotcha. My continuous trap activates. I activate a spell.
Bubblegum Fire will bring a spell sequence to the hand, setting him up for another turn. But let's see if the lethal damage is available. 2,400 on the board. There is one back row from the other side. Treacherous Trap Hole is a potential possibility. Wall of Disruption is another to keep Before Dawn in the game.
I set a card face down. Battle time. I've got this in the bag. My monster attacks you directly. My monster's effect activates. No retreat. I special summon a monster.
Alright, 1,200 apiece, and Bandit Keith will lead the Frog, will take the victory here. 3-2, and secure the victory over
Like
Before
you has
Dawn.
no business challenging a champ like me.
Waleed the Frog does secure third place in the tournament.
I can't wait to swat you down.
I shall bury all who stand in my way. Prepare for defeat.
Duel.
My turn.
Excellent. For me, not for you.
Come forth. I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect activates. A new horror awaits you. I special summon a monster. I set my card face down. That ends my turn.
My turn.
Alright, Odeon with a strong start here from Tasm.
Summon a monster in
And we're gonna get the Amazoness mirror matchup here.
activates.
Willpower is brought to the hand here
I set a card face down.
with plenty of sets.
Battle.
Look upon your doom.
Paleozoic Canadia is gonna activate here.
And my turn.
You're falling into my trap. You just don't redraw. And now, I tribute summon a monster.
Amazon's Queen is on the board.
Monster's effect activate.
Baby Tiger will be returned to the field just like that.
I set my card face down. Let's battle.
And Tasm's gonna go in with this Amazoness Swordswoman to get around the onslaught. Defense position monster can still be onslaught can still be useful for it. There it is. Onslaught is activated.
Card activates. My continuous trap activates. I don't
Amazoness Princess.
My continuous trap activates.
I'll cut you down. my monster attacks your life points directly.
My continuous trap activates.
Alright, Onslaught is gonna pop off here and bring a monster to the board. It is gonna be the Swordswoman. Should he attack into it to get rid of it? He will not. Odeon's gonna end his turn here,
Get ready.
as Weevil now has the advantage with Onslaught, whereas the opponent does not yet. The advantage of getting Princess on your starting hand is apparent here. Weevil. 2 cards in hand. If one is a monster, he can clear the board with Onslaught, whereas his opponent cannot deal with it in response.
What I need. I summon a monster in attack position.
And there it is, the monster's coming out in the main phase here. That means there could be a follow-up monster in the battle phase, and the battle phase will be activated here.
My monster attacks.
Look upon your doom.
It is an Amazoness Onslaught from the other side, so they will be trading now.
My continuous trap activates.
Onslaughts are now a 1-for-1 trade with a life point differential. That is all that it is. Unless that Onslaught can be getting taken out of commission here.
My continuous trap activates.
There goes Onslaught with the double Onslaught activation, one on either side. They will be traded 1-for-1. A good trade for Weevil on the first one, but dealing with his baby tiger might not be worth it. He has willpower though, which will bring back a princess and help with him with other trading. He will get another spell or trap card for the Amazoness into the hand.
My trap
Canadia will be summoned though as a result, but that's okay. It can be taken out successfully because it is not an Amazoness card.
I special summon a monster.
This'll do. I special summon a monster. My monster's effect activates.
Princess will bring back the second Onslaught into the hand of Weevil, and Treacherous Trap Hole will clear the board, and Odeon cannot deal with it. Tasm with the early surrender here. Darkness will take game 1. Skater Boy, welcome to the stream here. This is Pogon World Championship. We're playing with the World Championship rules. And the winner will take the prize pool that will be the all donations up till this point, which is $45. This is the finals going on right now, and we are 1 follower short from our follower goal of the tournament. We're at 14 out of 15. If you want to join our tournaments, be sure to join our Discord channel. That's where you join it all. Alright, Tasm versus Darkness. This is game number 2 here in the finals. On blue side, we have Tasm, I believe. And on red side, we're going to have Darkness. Both contestants really, really strong. Darkness is currently up 1-0 over Tasm.
It takes guts just to step onto the dueling field. So you already earned my respect.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go.
Alright, here we go. This is game number 2 of the finals here. Here, Gia Arsenal gonna start things off on the Cyrus side for Tasm.
I special summon a monster. I'm setting a card. I end my turn.
It's my turn. Draw.
Skater Boy, if you're more curious about what exactly are the rule set, all the duels have to be alternating between standard, legendary, standard decks. It is a best of 5. Legendary decks have to follow the special duels regulation that Konami provided.
Oh no you don't. I use my face down card.
Pulse Mines with an early activation here.
I'll play
This will be the final duel of the evening,
Summon a monster.
as Wiz Sage Furhire will be summoned in defense mode.
Here I go.
That will stop the activation of Ties of the Brethren, which will be
Monster's effect
absolutely huge for the side of Seto Kaiba here. As Geargias are now in deep trouble, Attacker is going to be summoned with a flip summon of Geargia Anchor, and we're going to get a pop-up on the stage.
Here goes. Oh,
No Ties of the Brethren, but he does regain board control, this time without a back row. Oh, cool. Well, this would have been a great tournament for you if you're a really serious competitive dueler. But we have meme duels, we have theme duels, we have competitive duels, we have prize pool duels, we have all sorts of things. Yeah, exactly. We do all sorts of stuff. We like to be the variety. We like to be the fresh taste that you have. You don't eat rice and only rice. You gotta have some things to eat with the rice. That's what we are.
Watch closely.
All right.
I special summon a monster.
Wiz. Sorry. This time it's gonna be a Dino. Dino with the Seal Strategist will bring back a card from the graveyard. It's gonna be the Seal. It's gonna be the Wiz Stage Fur Hire that's brought back by the Seal's effect. And now he can start getting rid of the monsters by popping them off with Beatdown here.
There's only one champion, and that's me.
Oh, congratulations on your Team Wars. We're very close with Team Wars. We love what they do, and we host. I think they hosted us once, Team Wars. That was really nice of them.
Watch and learn. I attack with a monster.
We do have team duels as well, but they are usually themed.
I draw.
All right, here we have full board control here from Seto Kaiba, and looks like Tasm is gonna do a quick surrender here as Darkness will go up 2-0. And now it's going to be up to Tasm for a reverse sweep to come back here in the finals. We will now be playing with standard deck rules. Alright, here we go. Game number 3. This could be all for nothing. Tasm versus Darkness for $45. Tasm needs to win this to make a comeback. It's going to be a Seto Kaiba Dr. Crowler mirror matchup here in the beatdown potentially. However, Fur Hires were used once already by one of the duelists.
Let's see if you have the cards
to
challenge me. Here
what
we
the
go.
other options are here.
Mr. Crowler, it's Dr. Crowler. I'll teach you to respect my PhD in dueling. Duel!
It's my turn. Watch closely.
Oh, cool. I've never heard of Sun Clan. I would that's cool though. I would like to watch you guys duel sometime. Alright, beat Blazeman Fur Hire. Gonna start things off with a Donpa follow-up, and a draw power will allow him to get a Sage Fur Hire if he needs it. Yes, he will.
My monster's effect active. Here I come. I special summon a monster.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. I know him.
I set a card.
I recognize that name.
I end my turn.
I draw.
Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, if you're enjoying it, you can follow. No pressure.
Monster in attack position.
Alright, here we go. Spellbook Magician of Prophecy. And enemy controller gonna quickly swap that away. Does that cancel its ability? I don't think so. Yeah, I've definitely seen Hegelian Boy and Yasser join. They have definitely at least tuned in on the stream at one point, I believe. Alright, Econ gonna take, but Spellbook of Fate is brought to the hand. Darkness running the spellbooks on Crowler. That's not something you see too often. Tasm trying to make a win to come back here and prove himself a fighting chance at the finals. The winner of this match will get $45, excluding the credit card, whatever fees that were there. Not very much though. It's like some couple of cents.
Get ready. My turn. Draw. My monster's effect activates. Let's do
I
this.
beat Bladesman.
I special summon a monster.
With Sage Fur Hire summoned with Beat Bladesman now is going to get that draw plus 1,000 life points in addition to it. Or plus 500 because there's two with Sage Fur Hire.
one champion, and that's me. Will now battle.
Yeah, we have a command for all the social media platforms now, although a lot of them are new. The Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter are brand new. I have not really done anything with them. I literally made them and prepped them up yesterday, so. And with that, Burhires will take out the spell books, and Tasm is now back in the game with a 2-1 advantage to Darkness.
Dueling PhD aways.
You're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck.
Congratulations to Tasm for that victory and proving himself not out of the tournaments just yet. Score 1-2. Oh, whoops. Not 2-2, 1-2. As we are about to enter the next match, these duelists are going head-to-head real hard. Arcana versus Cyrus. Not that we've never seen that before. But here we go. Tasm's last chance to stay alive. Darkness's opportunity to take a win while he still has the advantage.
I'm sick of always being scared. I'm gonna face my fear and win!
I know it's your lifelong dream to duel me. But I'll quickly
Oh, don't
turn
worry.
this
The Instagram will include
into
AR
a
shots from
nightmare.
Pokemon Go.
Duel.
It's going to include
Come
interesting
on
dueling
out.
Yu-Gi-Oh
I
memes
summon
and
a
stuff,
monster in the
etc.
top position.
Alright, Magician's Rod
Activate my
on the
monster's
board.
effect.
That's a strong start here for Arcana.
I set a card on the field. I end my turn.
My turn! I
Hey,
draw.
Skater Boy, I think I've seen your username before. It sounds so familiar. Where have I seen it before? Maybe I was watching Team Wars and you were like playing or something. I definitely recognize your username.
Here goes.
Alright, the attack does get through Georgia Anchor.
My turn.
It's time to spice up this show. I draw.
Alright, Arcana
This is the key to my
with the Dark Magic Curtain to reverse the current situation.
Not gonna happen.
Tasm is on the red side. Let me go ahead and switch that actually.
My trap activates.
Here comes the greatest magician.
We got
of
that
all.
60 frames per second animation coming our way. Dark Magician makes its entrance once again to the field in the finals here. Is that Avril Lavigne? I think some, or Lavigne, Lavat, I don't know.
From my hand, I activate a spell.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've definitely seen, I've heard of J-Rabians, and I've definitely watched Team Wars multiple
Even
times.
I can't mess this up. My turn. I draw.
Alright.
I believe in you.
Curse of Anubis gonna protect the Geargia Anchor for now, and with the summon of Geargia Attacker,
Monster's effect activates.
Darkness will regain advantage by popping off this Dark Magician.
I feel like my
And
skills are getting
Tasm.
better with every duel.
Tasm is gonna forfeit. Tasm cannot handle it. And that will secure the victory here for Darkness. Congratulations to Darkness with the 3-1 victory over Tasm in the finals to secure the crown, and also on top of that the $45.